What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, for some odd reason, this Saturday, the internet is on fire with new updates and all this stuff about this Carlee Russell situation. YouTubers are making videos all over. I'm no exception. But if you notice with the way I do my videos, those that have been with me for a while, when I cover the story, I try to cover it from different aspects. And I try to be honest about the way I'm feeling, regardless of how other people feel. You know, I'm interactive with you guys like you are with me. And today I'm going to talk about something that I seen, that came across, the internet today. I mean, just recently, I had to jump on here and talk to y'all about it because it takes us down a different dimension. And I see a lot of the anger you guys feel when I made that video, which I want to clarify, by the way, where I said, hey, giving forgiveness to Carlee Russell for what she's did. Now, I'm not saying forget it, but when I made that video last night, guys, I lost 50 subscribers off the rip. People let me know how they felt. They say, hey, Steve, we were surprised at you to even say that. Let me clarify something to you. If I can't come on here and be myself and have you like me or like what I say, because liking me doesn't really matter. Like what I say, YouTube is all about connections. If you're on board when I'm going in hard on somebody, or I'm telling the truth on somebody, whether you like the medicine or not, sometimes you got to take it. And that's what I try to represent on my platform. I want you to learn something. You don't have to go by what I say or whatever. But I mean, I come from a position of respect, some wisdom, and love for everybody. Like I said, this is the people's channel. Y'all got a voice. You don't have to agree with me. In fact, tell me when you don't agree with me. And I want you to hear me on this, people, because if you like everything I do, that does nothing for making me a better content creator. Do you hear what I'm saying? Because I'm going to tell you something. If everybody likes me, something's wrong. It makes me fake. It doesn't help me grow. So I do appreciate you giving your comments. I might not answer them all back because as of late, this channel blew up like a nuclear bomb. I cannot keep up with it, but I do see your videos. And I do thank you. But listen, like I said, this video is about respect. And Carlee Russell, and trust me, I'm tired of talking about this, has shown no respect. Today is supposed to be her birthday, and she can celebrate it however, which way she wants. But I'm going to tell you something. You owe a lot of people apologies and explanations. People cried for you, prayed for you, and upended their day and volunteered because they saw a family hurting. And we all know with the way abductions are and things like that happening to women and children alike, whether male or female, the outcome is always something negative. So that little glimpse of hope that these people use to motivate themselves to look for your stupid ass, you come back with a fake story, which is your prerogative. But once you found out that it was a lie, you never said anything. Now, you was on social media before and during this BS that you created. Whether it was for your own personal gain or for your deceitfulness and trying to pull off this caper that you was doing. But you can't even get on there and say, I'm sorry or anything like that and still face the scrutiny. It's messed up. And another thing, for your parents who are people, I'm sure they're active in the community, or they're people in the community that well known to let you do this, knowing that they raised you a certain way, makes me question them. And I want you guys to think about that. It makes me question them. What kind of parents has a 25, well, it's a birthday, 26-year-old woman in their house living with them? What have you learned from them? What kind of advice are they giving you? You got to say something. Now, this lady right here, Angela Harris. Her daughter died, 2019? The remains was found 2019, disappeared. Aniah Blanchard, half black, right? So she understands the struggles that some people deem black folk go through. She spearheaded the operation because she had prior experience of loss and heartache, and she didn't want your family to go through that shit. She came from whatever part of Alabama she's from, came down there. Hey, I know what to do. I can help. I sympathize. Listen, let me help you. And I'm going to tell you something. This woman here is a class act. And I want a lot of you ladies to really sit out here and think about the sacrifice she did. She's still reeling over the loss of her daughter. And that's a beautiful girl. She would have made a wonderful wife for somebody. Think about that. And to have some idiot take her away like that over nothing affects everybody. There's somebody for everybody out here. She will never see her somebody. And the person that was meant for her never got a chance to meet her as well. This lady right here, Miss Harris, like I said, is a class act because she had to go back into the storm and the emotion, like I said, of the loss of her daughter, so that these people, Carlee Russell's family, would not have to do that. And if they did, she could be there to weather them through the storm of such a great loss, which was fictitious. Think about that, guys. This girl, and she ain't no baby, lacks respect and empathy. None of the, she has not made a public apology, has not made a public statement. Now, regardless if they got legal counsel or not, just saying I'm sorry will not mess up the case in her defense. Think about that. Think about that. This is really bad. And this is one of the reasons why, as a social class, people look down on us sometimes. She comes off as untrustworthy, and so do the parents. This lady made sacrifices to come and hold your wife's hand. And for them to sit up there and defend this BS, come on, man. Come on. Ain't nothing you can say. Like I say in my videos, when people kill children and do all this crazy stuff they're not supposed to do, it's nothing you can say to make this right. And the more you say nothing, the more something's going to happen. People are getting madder. People are seeing new things that are coming out. And we can't get over this wave and catch it on the downtrend to where we can have some type of release or closure, because people are too stubborn to see that people are hurting out here and people need answers. They say she's in Atlanta. I don't know. I don't even care. But this woman here, and I done ran this too long. I just want to play this real fast before I get out of here. And this is what sparked the video. Inside Edition did a 1 minute video clip, and I want you to see it. In this video, I want you to look at the lady, Angela Harris's face, when they asked her a couple of questions about Carlee Russell and the disappearance. Look at the emotion, and it's like she had a replay as if Carlee Russell was her daughter, how she would handle it now because she had a second chance at helping somebody. Check it out.
She's the woman who spearheaded the search for Carlee Russell, the 25-year-old nursing student who claims she was kidnapped. When Angela Harris first heard news reports about Carlee's disappearance, she felt she had to take action. Her own daughter was abducted and murdered 4 years ago. Here she is talking to Carlee's parents during the height of the search in Hoover, Alabama.
I did not want her family to have to go through the pain of what we're going through, so many other families are going through.
But everything changed with the bombshell press conference held earlier this week when police questioned just about every aspect of Carlee's story, including her claim that she pulled over after spotting a toddler in diapers.
What is he wearing?
It's a white t-shirt, and it doesn't look like he has any pants on. It looks like a diaper.
Police say there's no evidence the toddler ever existed. Cops also revealed Carlee's internet searches in the hours leading up to her disappearance raised lots of suspicions.
You have to pay for an Amber Alert or search. A search for the movie Taken, a film about abduction.
What was your reaction when you heard, probably for the first time, police say she had searched for Taken, she was looking up Amber Alert information?
Really, to be honest, I'm shocked. That's the best way I can describe how I feel right now, and I'm just speechless.
You put your all into searching for her. Do you feel duped by her?
I feel heartbroken and sad for a lot of different reasons, but I wouldn't do anything different than what I did.
Are you angry?
I'm not angry. A lot of people are, and rightly so, but I'm so happy Carlee is alive. I do want to say that because I thought she wasn't.
Guys, I got to be honest with you. When I seen her upset, and I could see in her eyes, it was taking her back with some of the questions about when she lost her daughter. It was upsetting to me. Almost emotional. I have a 7-year-old daughter. And if I lost her, I don't know where I would be in my mental mind state or how long it would take me to recover from that. I got one question for Carlee Russell's family, the mother and the father I'm speaking specifically for. What two? What kind of people are you? Seriously. When it's all said and done and all the cards are on the table, what kind of people are you? Now, true enough, she was going to school and she was living in your house and she still was your kid. But she's an adult too that chose to make her own decisions. How can you defend that? Guys, I want to know who made that 911 call in the house. Said she was unresponsive and stuff. Because remember, they had a battle plan ready because she had to fess up before she came. Because remember the BS the mom said? And I'm going to tell you something. I think the mom is one of the main contributors to Carlee's BS and where she gets these ways and actions from. For some reason, it seems like she's the lion of the house. Now, I'm not saying the man is weak, but I think she gets her way a lot. Now, I'm not trying to speak about their life, but I mean, we're going to call it the way we call it. 3 things don't sit well with me that I learned from just looking at this small interview. The first thing is this. Angela Harris did not want the family to experience her pain that she had in loss. And I think that's what spurred her to jump up and say, you know what? Let me help somebody else go through this if it turns out the way it might turn out. Let's be optimistic. I know what they're going through. I can help them. And that's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to understand. She volunteered to help someone. Whether it's not rendering direct aid, but it's some type of support. We have to start supporting each other. We do. They should have never went on TV and talked. They never mentioned her name. Did you hear them mention her name or anything? All they did was, people are treating her so cruel. They never said thank you. Really? Naming names? That's a name. You got the name. Because she was spearheading this thing. That was like almost like having a celebrity on your team. When the media comes here, tell you how to relate to the media, what to say, what not to say, I'm pretty sure she helped tell them, hey, listen, when you get in front of the camera, do this, do that. I know you're upset, but don't say this, don't say that, because a lot of people out here are going to send you fake call-ins, and people play like that. She knows already. The information she had to make this ordeal smoother was golden. That's the first thing. That's why I say they should have made her publicly apologize to that woman and make it known. We do appreciate you, Miss Harris, for all that you've done. And no, we're not responsible for our daughter's action. And we found out and were duped just like you. We want to tell you, you were appreciated. And that's facts. Second thing I got from this, she said if she had a chance to do it again, she would not do anything different. You know why? That woman right there is a straight arrow. She is. She's a good woman. Because she knows, she didn't know what the outcome was, but it wouldn't change anything because she did her best when she went there. She did what her aim was to do, comfort the family and just wait and do her part in helping as best she could with working with the professionals and search teams and organizers that were out there. This whole thing is shameful. It's shameful. The last thing, and it's the part that really got me choked up at the end. She could have went in on them, went in on Carlee. Yeah, I think it's messed up. She never told what she felt. She said, I feel a lot of things, but that's not important. You see how she threw that butt in there? It's not about me. It's about Carlee. She's home, safe. And then she thought back where she must have been thinking, seeing all of those sad faces. I hope this is not like what happened to my daughter. And it moved her. I'm getting choked up. Listen. She was happy she was alive because she knows the true meaning of the word grief. And she did not want that on them people. This whole thing of them not coming forward and saying something to the public, and especially her, is a goddamn slap in the face. You hear me? For real. When this is over, whatever you get in life. I can't say I feel bad for anything. Premise of me bringing up that video about forgiveness yesterday was mainly because cyberbullying can get out of hand. And I want to explain. It's a difference between reporting on events and cyberbullying, and I'm against cyberbullying. But I have to do my job and report and talk about things to establish dialogue for us to come together as a family. I owe it to you as a content creator to do the right thing. Like I said, every day I get up and I strive to be a better person than I was the day before. Angela Harris knows that. After the loss of Aniah Blanchard, may she rest in peace. Guys, I don't even care no more. I mean, I'm done with this. Just hurry up and arrest her already. But as always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. I don't need everybody to like me because that doesn't make me real. In a way, it makes me fake because I'm doing something wrong. I'll see you in the next video.